When you think about climate change, you probably think about oil and gas. But what about factory farming? Industrial livestock production, the large-scale raising of animals for food, is one of the most overlooked drivers of climate pollution, deforestation, and biodiversity loss. And it's rapidly expanding around the world. Here's something most people don't know. Powerful global institutions are helping finance that expansion with public money, taxpayer dollars. Factory farming, also called industrial livestock production, is a system where hundreds of thousands of animals are raised in confined spaces to produce meat, dairy, and eggs as cheaply and quickly as possible. At any given moment, an estimated 23 billion land animals are being raised in factory farms worldwide. Factory farming is very different from small, diversified farms or traditional livestock systems. It relies heavily on large numbers of animals confined in industrial facilities, massive feed crop production, such as soy and corn, which drives deforestation in fragile ecosystems, heavy use of chemicals, cheap labor, and intensive global supply chains. Factory farming is a major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, deforestation, water pollution from animal waste, drought, and growing pressure on freshwater supplies. The loss of biodiversity and food insecurity as it diverts land and crops away from food people can eat. It can also affect human health. Communities living near livestock operations often report polluted air and water, and the heavy use of antibiotics in industrial animal production contributes to antibiotic resistance, which is a growing global health threat. In addition, the high-density confinement of animals facilitates the spread of pathogens. Studies have linked outbreaks such as avian influenza and swine flu to intensive farming, and public health experts consistently warn that these systems are breeding grounds for future pandemics. So this isn't just about farming, it's about climate stability, public health, and community well-being across the globe. You might be wondering, what does this have to do with the World Bank? The World Bank Group is one of the most powerful public financial institutions in the world. Its investments shape infrastructure, energy, agriculture, and development policies across the globe. Two parts of the institution are especially relevant here: the World Bank, which funds public development projects, and the International Finance Corporation, or IFC, which invests in private companies. While the World Bank says it supports climate and sustainable development goals, the IFC continues to finance industrial livestock operations in multiple countries. In other words, public institutions are helping expand factory farming. The World Bank recently launched a new initiative called AgriConnect, focused on shaping the future of global food systems. The goal, they say, is to improve food security, strengthen agricultural productivity, and respond to climate change. That sounds positive, right? But how that money is invested and who receives it makes all the difference. Because when large international institutions finance agricultural projects, they influence what kinds of farms expand, which companies grow, and what models of food production countries become dependent on. So we are asking a simple but critical question. What kind of food system is the World Bank actually choosing to grow? Will it support small-scale farmers, community agriculture, and diversified, climate-resilient local food systems? Or will it reinforce industrial livestock operations that concentrate power, increase emissions, and create environmental and public health risks? Public finance doesn't just fund projects. It shapes the future. And the choices made today will influence food systems for decades to come. The good news is that alternatives already exist. Around the world, farmers are practicing agroecology and diversified farming systems that reduce chemical use, improve soil health, protect biodiversity, strengthen local food systems, and build resilience to climate change. These systems can feed communities while protecting the ecosystems we all depend on. Public finance can help scale these solutions, but doing so requires a shift in priorities. As the World Bank spring meetings approach this April, we are urging leaders to make a clear choice. The International Finance Corporation must stop financing factory farming And the World Bank must prioritize public investment in agroecology and climate-aligned, community-centered food systems. Please share this message, support organizations calling for accountability, and ask the World Bank Group to align its investments with climate, health, and justice. Because the future of food affects everyone, now and for future generations. If you'd like to learn more and become part of this movement, please visit stopfinancingfactoryfarming.com.